Hi everyone, I'm back. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do with this channel and where I want to take it. And I am still working on quite a few long-term, long-form projects. That's what I love making, and that's what I've been doing for a while. But in the meantime, I think it would be nice to have something small scale. So I had an idea, and it's not really something that I've seen done before. I'm sure I'm not the first person to do something like this, but I've personally just never seen it done before. And so you can think of this video as an interest check for that idea. I want to start a summer book club. We have a schedule, I can build a syllabus. I'll be more of a facilitator than like a professor. Here's the pitch. I just recently read the very first chapter of Witch Hat Atelier, and I was so enthralled. I was hooked. I can't remember the last time that something drew me in so quickly from just the start. And it's been so long since I read something new that I truly knew nothing about. And I think this could be the logical next step for the channel. After the fiasco of this past winter, I feel like it is known at this point. I am not big on just reaction style stuff. But up until now, that was kind of the only way that I could think of to share the experience of reading or watching something for the first time with someone. I think being included in a reading experience or viewing experience is something that is very fun and very valuable, and something that I don't really want to do away with simply because I dislike the format. I'm trying to figure out how to move beyond reaction and into the real. How do I make this a community thing? I don't just want to be a person with an audience. I think for a video essay, yes, you're a person speaking to an audience. That works. But with this shared experience kind of thing, I want to make, well, a more shared experience. I would rather build community than just be watched. I want to try this, and I want people to be serious about it. I want people to take it seriously because I take this very seriously. And I find it very fun to come at a text, whether it's a show or a manga or a movie or something more, grounded and serious. I think that there is a whole lot of joy and a whole lot to be gained from taking any text very seriously and doing a really close reading of it, especially in community, especially in a group. Now, YouTube isn't exactly the best platform for that because, again, it's something that's catered to a speaker and an audience. I want this to be far more collaborative. I don't necessarily want to run this through Discord because I hate Discord. I find that realm too complex for my ancient mind, and also it's a black hole for information. I'm just not happy with that platform. It's not serving the purpose that I want here. So, unless anyone in this audience has a better idea for a platform to run this on, I am thinking probably the best bet will be Patreon. And I know that you're all getting up in arms about the money thing. I know that there are Patreon things that can be done without charging any money. But also, I do want there to be a little barrier of entry because I want to know that people joining this book club are serious. And, it is a little bit of labor for me to set this up. So I would charge like $1 a month, literally pocket change, for you to join in. And if it's a summer thing, it takes 3 months, $3 charge. I don't feel like that's asking too much. But Patreon, with its structure, with the way that you can have posts of any medium and tag things and structure things, I just think it's going to work for the structure of the book club, what I'm envisioning. Here's the structure that I was thinking, and I would like feedback. Does this sound good? What changes would you make? Does it sound like it wouldn't work? We do our reading for the week. I'm thinking 1 or 2 volumes a week, just depending on how long each one is, what that reading load feels like. And then we have discussion posts. Those posts will be open for maybe a few days, and we all get to say what we thought, post some screenshots or memes or whatever. And then at the end of the week, I will make kind of a recap video of all the discussion that happened for that particular volume, everything that was said. And I'm going to be cautious about that. I don't want to claim anyone else's ideas as my own, but just make something that's an aggregate of my ideas and your ideas and their ideas and all the discussion that we had. And then that will be posted obviously on the Patreon, but then also publicly to YouTube. So people that don't want to be part of the book club itself can still be an audience to the book club. They might be getting things a week or two after we've already discussed them. But if someone doesn't want to participate and is purely interested in just being the audience and hearing what everybody talked about in session, then they can have that publicly. And I want this to be open to anyone who's willing to join as long as you're serious about it. Friends, strangers, new readers, old readers. And you don't have to always weigh in. You don't always have to have something to say. You don't have to participate in conversation if you're shy or you don't have anything to add. I just need the people that participate in this to keep up with the schedule, more or less, and to read in earnest and to think and to analyze and to listen to what other people have to say. There'd be some ground rules, of course. Number 1, no AI whatsoever. Number 2, whatever you say, it must be said in good faith. Number 3, no spoilers. Maybe I will have a separate Discord or something for people who have read it who want to discuss spoilers, because I don't want to take away from their experience, but maybe just have something cordoned off for the people that already know the story. And if nobody's interested in this, or if you think that's a terrible structure and have a better idea, that's totally fine. I just wanted to float the idea. I'm going to read Witch Hat and probably make a couple videos on it, whether or not you all decide to join my book club. But just think of this as an interest check. And so that means I want your feedback in the comments. And if enough people are interested, even if it's like 5 people, I think we can give this a shot. And if it turns out to not work, we can adjust on the fly or scrap the idea altogether if it's just the wrong move. So, to recap, let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you have ideas on how to improve this structure. The structure is read a volume or 2, have a couple days for open discussion, make a video to recap all of that, and all of that's on the Patreon, and then post the videos publicly for the people who aren't necessarily involved in the book club but still want to be in the audience after the core group has put something together. Let me know what you think, and I'll be seeing you guys soon.